Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. You only live once here, deep within the Sierra Madre itself. Last time, we finished up helping out all our companions, and all three of our companions, that we were basically told to go kill them, actually managed to survive. They all made it out alive and well, which is lovely. Here's Christine, doing very well for herself, got her voice back. Well, got someone else's voice back, but you know what, that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. We stand at a slightly problematic 138 out of a maximum of 505 on the true health counter, so we are running desperately low on health. But at the plus side, we've got a lot of advantages. We've got the best armor in the game. Well, we've got the best light armor that's actually in this DLC, the reinforced security armor. I've converted all my microfusion cells to max charge, so my holo rifle is ludicrously powerful, but now we've got to go to the place where, to be honest, none of that really counts for much anymore. We have to go down into the vault and try and find our way past the radio signals, the holograms, the bottomless pits, everything, and then finally it will be time, as the game tells us, to let go. But let's see which way exactly we're going to interpret that phrase. So, head through here and have a chat with this voice terminal. And finally, we can play the Starlet's voice from our Pip-Boy, which we could do all along. In fact, we already did, but apparently the Starlet needs to be singing a particular song for it to work. And we sing Begin Again, Let Go, and the vault elevator unlocks its seals. The way down to the Sierra Madre's vault is now open. Take the elevator down to the vault. So we've made it down here into the vault itself. And the vault is a terrible thing, and I hate the vault. The vault is just dreadful. There's not much point looting at this point, just because we've kind of already got to the stage where we've looted pretty much everything that we're going to be able to reasonably do. Basically what we need to do now is we need to work our way around this pretty much... Oh, blimey, is that I swear there's one... I think that, from the way it's sparking... Yep, that was one of the temporary radios. One of the few radios that's not going to be shielded in this area. We've got a radio up there. I think there's another radio down here. We've got to be really careful. There's a lot of drops. There's loads of areas that don't have guide rails. There's, yeah, loads of areas that just generally are very dangerous in general. Pretty sure this is a drop into something very dangerous, so we'll just hop over the top here. Okay, so we're down here at this point. Now, there's another radio in here, I'm sure of it, but I think the other one is quite well hidden by something. Is that... where is it? Yeah, if you go over here, it activates. It's fine, we can get back over here to deactivate it. I think it's... Where is it? Where is this other one? And can I sneak up top here? I think I can just sneak up top, but I'm sure I want to. There's a glowing red light there, but that may or may not... I can't remember where this flipping radio is. Okay, don't worry about it. The thing is, there's a safe zone in that office. I'm almost certain there's a safe zone in that office I can use, so that's absolutely fine. Just run around and down and in. And the collar has stopped beeping. Just need to figure out where the radio in question is, because I could destroy it with grenades. I think. Not sure where it is. Is that supposed to be? Oh, blimey! Ooh, okay, that was a bit closer than I'd have liked. Is that supposed to be it? That red light there? Because normally, like, they're really obvious. They're really obvious, the locations. Oh, for flip's sake. Yes, I know there's a trip hazard. I think you might be able to just take this one out, but I don't think actually no, I don't need to. I could just go straight past it. It's fine. Take the worker's note actually, just in case there's anything interesting in there. Yeah, I think the safest thing for me to do is just take a run. The next room's a pain, but there's a safe spot on the stairs. It's gonna be tight. Actually, I'm gonna pop a GRX. Yep, GRX go. And we just head up here and jump, and my collar has stopped beeping. Okay, nice and safe. Now there is the flipping radio number 1. Okay, radio number 1 goes down. There's another one up there. That's a shielded one. Nothing I can really do about that, quite frankly. I think that up there is another unshielded radio. Come on. There we go. Radio number 2 goes down. So there's 2 radios in here dealt with. But there's still a high-pitched beeping because the flipping Radios work really weirdly in this game. Sound just appears to kind of need line of sight in order to get to you, which is very odd when you think, oh, flipping heck, right. Okay, with both of those dealt with, I think I should just pop a couple of GRXs. I can make a run for the top. There's nothing I can do about that one. That's just, that one's just there. With a couple of GRXs, I can sprint to the top and, yeah, make it into the next safe zone. Should be pretty easy, actually. So, a couple of GRXs, they do stack, that's fine. And over and across. And we've got we've got a terminal. Shut the alarms down, the alarms are down. And our collar has stopped beeping. There we go. Nice and simple. And the implant GRX has worn off. See, this area is not so terrifying thanks to implant GRX. With implant GRX, at least you can at least know what's going on pretty reliably. So you can... The game is kind of... I mean, that's supposed to be a really, really flipping tough run. So you've got to have taken out the two that I shot from down there. And then you've got to run from here all the way to this thing and turn it off. You've got to have done that, otherwise it's pretty much just game over, you die. But with GRX, because it makes, effectively, though it slows the world down, effectively means you're running faster, it's effectively a turbo, it means that, like, the world cheats slightly. By the way, don't activate this water valve, it doesn't do anything, it's just a healing item. It's a flipping troll, and I needed to make a note of that, because, obviously, if I touch that, I've broken my own flipping rules. Now, welcome to the... Yes, thank you, room. Welcome now to the room that's going to flipping destroy me. This is the room of doom. It says wear a hat, hard hat, which is good because I'm wearing a hard hat, so I'm obeying the rules. So what we've got in this room is, you'll probably notice there's a whole bunch of walkways. There's a whole bunch of walkways. I'm just going to hide around the corner here, actually, just to make sure the holograms don't see me. There's a whole bunch of walkways, and under the walkways, basically there is... Can I get a little bit close just to have a look-see? Yeah, so you'll notice down there, I think there's 3 holograms in this room. Yep, 3 holograms. And you'll notice that there's cloud underneath this room. That's not just cloud, that's bottomless deadly pit. The room that deactivates the radios, because there's also shielded radios I can't take out, I believe is that room down there. Welcome to hell, pretty much. This is pretty much the hell room. The holograms need to be taken out one by one. That's what you need to do with the holograms. They just need to all go down by taking out their projectors. Now, their projectors can be taken out, but the projectors are in really, really stupid, difficult positions. Yeah. Look, just stop it. Yeah, finding safe positions even around this door is a bloody nightmare. So you can see, I think that's one of the... That might be one of the radios up there. Radios can't do a thing about it. You've either got to go for the terminal or the holograms. I'm going to start by trying to go for the holograms. That worries me, actually. That was the plan. My plan here all along was, oh, I'll just take out the holograms one by one with grenades, because I've got all these grenades. In fact, I've got 15 grenades. This is why I've been saving them up from grenade bouquets, specifically so that I could use them for this purpose. But now that I'm actually here in this room, the whole thing is unnerving me a little, because though you can take out the projectors, do I really, really have time to do it? I mean, here's what I think I've got to go. So, the projectors, by the way, are in really stupid troll positions. The projectors, I think, one of them is in the rafters. One of them's up in the rafters, and you can get up to that because you can see there's a way up to the top. Another one of them is, I believe, supposedly on top of that building over there. I've never seen it, and I think there's no way to see it. You just have to basically toss grenades up onto it. Or I guess if you got up there, you could do it, but you'd have to have turned the radios off first. And then number 3 is the very far side, the very far end of the room. I believe kind of through that door that's back there, but there's no way you'll be able to hit that from here. So all of these hologram projectors can't be hit very easily. The thing is, I'm not an expert at grenade tossers, I think, in this game. I don't think I'm very good at it at all. I'm going to give it a go, though. I'm going to start off by just giving a shot to see whether I can pull off the grenade throws. The thing is, I also don't know what that flipping terminal is. I don't know what that terminal there is for, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take out number 1, the first hologram at the very least. Okay, go. Just toss some grenades up. Toss some grenades up. And I didn't hit a thing, did I? No, I'm not hitting anything. I've caused some things to freak out slightly, but I've not actually hit anything. I don't even know the right place to throw from. I don't, and I can't even get a good feel for this flipping room because it's flipping all the flipping same. Because I can't go into it because of the damn radios. Right, I'm already several grenades down. I haven't even managed to land one on the roof yet. I think, with great regret, I'm going to abandon this plan. I'm going to go to Plan B. Plan B is using all my flipping GRX to just get to the radio tower and turn off the radio signals. Once I've turned off the radio signals, I'll be deep enough in the room that I can get to the security console and turn off the holograms, because the holograms can't follow me. They'll just get stuck in position and they'll go back neutral really, really quickly. I think that's my best bet. Alright. Yeah. I didn't plan this. The plan was to use the grenades for the holograms, but now I'm here, I can't flipping do it. Right, okay, yeah, this is what we're going to do. Okay, what should get me across, now that I've got upgraded GRX, is 3 of them will get me to the room. I just need to sprint for the room, go across, hop across a small gap, and hope. Come on. Don't, yeah, I know you don't want me there. I know you don't want me here, it's fine. I don't want to be here either. Get the machine. They haven't shot me yet. Shut alarms down. Okay. Check the security. Oh, I'm sure they're patrolling the default route. I don't care. Hide. Oh, he was aiming at me. But I'm hidden, and he will go back to warning they're neutral pretty quick. Because they can't chase. That's the thing about holograms. They're vicious, but they cannot for the life of them actually chase. Yeah. Any minute now, you're going to go back to yellow, aren't you? Okay. This has worked better than I thought it might. Yes. Okay, good. He's back to yellow and he'll go back to blue in a second. Alright. Much better than I thought. Magnificent. Now you can just go back to that terminal again, turn off the security force field. It's now a second option. So we've got that now. We've got... Oh, he's not happy with me. Alright, let's just let him go back to blue. Back to blue. There he goes. Okay. Nice and easy. Now what I'm planning to do now is I'm planning to burn another GRX just to basically sprint round the corner and out of the way of all of them. And they should all be yellow, not blue, when that happens. So that should all be absolutely fine. So another implant GRX, and we are just going to flipping sprint out of here at this point. Yes, hello. Yes, it's fine. Don't worry about me. And to this terminal, Vault Security. And there we are, Vault Security Protocols. Disengage Vault Security Protocols. And the elevator will depart shortly upon security shutdown. Proceed. Yes. Okay, there we go. And with that done, we are now safe. Everything is kind of, we're not in a locked state anymore. And we've actually made it to the vault. The holograms and so forth won't follow us anymore. The white lines of turrets. I love the vault, by the way. It looks really badass. Okay. We've actually flipping made it to the vault. Which is good. Which is really damn good. Now, a big question that I've still kind of got, that I haven't really answered for myself yet, is whether I think the right thing to do is just flee Elijah or straight up murder him. Straight up murder arguably could be more sensible. Arguably that could be more sensible. So, So here's the thing. Elijah, I know where he's going to come from. He's going to come from this elevator over here, because he's going to come through here and he's going to step down here, or at least if I lure him into the vault, all of that will happen. So, if I were to lure him into the vault, then at the very least I'd have a very easy, nice, simple way back out again. Which is, you know, he dies, I walk out. I think I'm going to do it. And the reason I'm going to do it is because it's not going to be too difficult for me to control, really. Because I've been keeping just something a little bit special. Oh, these things will help too, actually. Yeah, I've been keeping something a bit special back for Elijah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mine this area that leads up to the elevator. Which should definitely kind of... I think that'll do. That'll do for Father Elijah, quite frankly. We'll just kind of put a whole bunch of mines here. All the mines. I mean, the thing to think about Father Elijah is he's actually quite tough. He's like a companion. He's got a similar amount of hit points. And like if you've ever actually like gone toe-to-toe with a companion and tried to kill a companion in a Fallout game, you'll know flipping companions aren't messing around. Companions will mess you up if you decide to pick a fight with them. He's not as bad though, because he's not got the damage threshold or the resistance of a companion. So that's phase 1. He's only got damage threshold 2, but regardless. And then what we need to do is, if that detonates and doesn't kill him, we're going to need to kind of, if he's going to start charging at me, we'll need to come up with a kind of a secondary plan. So the secondary plan is as follows. I'm going to close this door so that he can't get through it easily. And I'm going to put down all these mines as well. All these lovely mines. Yes, lovely, lovely mines. So we'll just kind of put down probably not more than 10. 10 should do it. These mines are pretty darn powerful. This is just the backup in case we kind of mess up. Okay, so then that's backup number 1. Okay, so this is now backup number 2 on the top of these stairs. So this is like in case that backups number 1 fails. So we've got more backup. We've got more frag. Yeah, basically, you know what my plan in general with life is? My plan in general with life is just, have we got enough frag mines? Probably not yet. Let's have more frag mines just in case. Don't know if he comes. If there's the odd chance he might come this way, I don't think he does. But just on the off chance he does decide to come this way, I've decided I'm going to leave mines for him over here too. Yes, mines over here for him too. Beautiful. And with all that setup done, there's only one thing left to do, which is approach the marvellous vault itself and finally see what is inside. It's worth noting that once that actually happens... Actually, is it worth... How tough are these? Those are really tough. Okay, it's not worth me trying to take those out. They will... the turrets will object once I open the vault. So it'll be very important that when I open the vault, I move out of the way so that they can't... Ooh, but is this angle better? It's not much better, is it? I'll open the vault and then I'll dive to this side to have cover against that turret, 'cause I'm pretty sure that turret begins to shoot me. So let's do this. So vault door control, unlock the door to the vault, and then just back away, because yeah, the turrets don't like having you there. Turrets aren't keen on you. And in we go round the corner. Beautiful. Caution, but the turrets did not start shooting. Alright, we are in the vault, and there's all sorts of things that we can do in here now that we are here, which is great. So first things first, the vault turret terminal. Right, technologies was appropriately the password there. Now reprogram the turret defenses. Oh, turret system lockdown. Okay, I can do that later. I've got this open now. I will be able to do that later. Disengage the vault security protocols, very useful. Just some chips and some money. It's well worth looting before you do anything else. So 1,200 magnum rounds. Yep. Energy cells, laser pistols. Don't want any of that. Sierra Madre reinforced armor. I will take purely for the sake of mending up my own armor. There's no point not to take it, quite frankly. So my own armor, I can just kind of get up to maximum condition. And then I'll just drop that one, quite frankly. I mean, the Sierra Madre armor's not great, but I may as well just have it in tip-top condition on the off chance I actually have to fight Father Elijah, at least for a little bit. Now, here's what we actually wanted here. Obviously, we wanted this pre-war money. And these chips, these Sierra Madre chips, and this pre-war money. This is what we did the damn job for. Alternatively, we might just have done it for the gold bars. So you notice the gold bars have a value of over 10,000, but they weigh 35. So I think I can get away with carrying 3 of them out. Everything else, I'm going to have to leave. No, actually, I can just get a 4th. I can just get a 4th out. So I can get 4 gold bars out for a value of about 40,000. So that's always good. He's just... I like how Sinclair obviously has a gold bar... It just keeps a gold bar right there, which is magnificent. So, yes. Alright, there we go. I think that's everything that we really need after this place. There's, yeah, loads of ammo, loads of money. We've got gold bars, but we're not over encumbered. I think we are absolutely all fine. So, with that all done, let's just go up to the terminal and have a chat with Elijah. It's time to wrap things up here. So, important. Vera, read this. Vera, if you're reading this, my fears have come to pass. This is an apology. I hope you realise what my last words meant to you. If so, they have led you here, and this place will keep you safe. I know what they meant for me, and I fear they have trapped me here. I've extracted the previous entry after our conversation tonight. It can't have been easy for you. I'm sorry for all I've put you through in silence. I know while you do not love me, you did not mean any malice in what you did. So, turns out Sinclair knew all about Dean Domino's plan after all. I knew about your plans to rob the casino with Dean before you told me. Hearing it from you didn't make it any easier. For what it's worth, I'm glad you told me yourself, and I understood the tapes he had in his possession. So again, we saw Dean Domino's blackmail tapes. So, though Dean Domino, his version of events is he just seduced Vera, the blackmail tapes also make it clear he had incriminating photos of her as well. And here we get to his confession. He changed the casino vault from a shelter to a trap, as he knew the first one to enter it would be Dean. He would die down here, and it would have been by his own hand. I fear, however, that I overstepped myself, and the only safe place in the casino is the vault. I've tried to rewire the systems, change the protocols, and I cannot. I will do one last check on the pipes by the edge of the outside platform and see if anything can be done. I fear it is useless. And there's a skeleton on the pipes outside, so Sinclair died down here trying to undo the mess he'd made. If you come down here, do not access my personal accounts entry. It contains only a message for Dean, and it will seal the door, and you will have no way out. Even the elevator is designed to automatically return when the door is closed, and it will lock in place. So, Sinclair's personal accounts. Don't open that. Let's just not open that, shall we? And here comes Elijah.
You're in the vault, finally. After all this time. The Sierra Madre. Mine.
Ours, thank you very much.
Don't go into the vault and don't touch anything else. There may be more traps down there. Another security system.
I like this line a lot, by the way. I love it when you ask him, or rather you tell him that he's got a lot to answer for.
Do I? For what? Your greed, curiosity. You came here on your own. No one held a gun to your head. I've seen your Pip-Boy archives, your map markers and notes. You picked up the Sierra Madre signal just as I did. You couldn't resist. So if you feel I have a lot to answer for, no. The blame isn't on my shoulders. Might as well have put the collar on yourself.
I like it. It's kind of like a would you kindly twist from BioShock. This game kind of plays with the idea of what players do, how we just kind of follow quest marks and so forth. It's a lovely touch. But anyway, I think it's time to just kind of crack on with this. Just come down here, would you?
No. I'm not going to take the chance when I'm so close. Not this close. No. You're locked down there. This is the only entrance. And I have free reign of the Sierra Madre. I have time. More than you.
And it's time to get him down here. So I think I'll find a way to unlock the secrets of this vault and take them for myself, actually, Elijah. He says he's got all the time in the world. I don't think so, Elijah. You're much older than me. You're dying first, man.
You've gotten far. Any farther, try to breach the vault, you become a corpse. What's inside is mine. Anyone else touches it, tries to take it from me, they'll answer for it.
And lockpick 75 is all I think that I really need to do. I just need to taunt him by saying I already managed to unlock the elevator and get down here before you. So you better hurry, Elijah.
This casino isn't some caravan safe, and the lock that secures the Sierra Madre vault doesn't hold all its secrets.
And now I can just tease him a little bit more with, there is a lock. Excellent. Wasn't sure until you said that just now.
Find a way inside? You can try. The Sierra Madre is a patient thing, and it has outlasted many who've come to its doors.
And again, just keep baiting him that the Sierra Madre is a huge combination lock, and I've already almost cracked it.
I've had enough of others stealing from me. I'm coming down. Forget the Sierra Madre security. I'll find you myself. Try to break into the vault, I'll set off the collar.
Yeah, sure you will. Now, time to defeat Elijah. Vault turret security. I just saw some red on my map and I haven't heard an explosion. That's a worry. Oh wait, there he is. There he is. Hang on. There he is. He's got to be walking into at least one of the traps. There he goes. There's an explosion. That sounded like that worked pretty well. And he's looking pretty weak to me. He's looking pretty weak to me, and I've just done the turrets. Oh, blimey, everything's exploding. Everything's a bit exploding. Let's just crack open the door. Right, time to pop a GRX and get the hell out of here nice and quickly. The force fields are still up, so I need to do this the old-fashioned way. Luckily, all of this is just for show. Everything is just, you'll notice there's no shield icon popping up or anything. Everything is absolutely fine. So there's no, I'm not in any danger. I'm not actually taking any damage of any description. We're all absolutely okay in that regard. I'm just going to take a little shortcut here. So, I think the game is not joking. You can actually fail this bit. So you've got way longer than you would normally do for a collar, obviously. You'll probably can hear that. But, yep, there we go. Just got to remember where everything is. And... oh, I'm not liking how fast that's going. Come on! Oh! I think that's it. Well, actually, that's not it. That's not it. We get the ending, but do not relax. There's one thing left to do. I was not enjoying how fast that was getting there. Especially as I was the one that closed the flipping doors. Okay, go, go, go. Do not panic. Do not anything, because there still might be ghost people. Yes, you can see I'm still hidden, but I'm getting out of here anyway. Don't care. Just return. Oh, thank God it's done.
The survivors of the Sierra Madre thought about gathering at the fountain and waiting for the courier. In the end, the caller's silence made them uneasy, and the fear of turning on each other made them hesitate and leave the goodbyes unspoken. The radio message at the fountain was enough for them, and there was no need to add another farewell on top of all they had suffered.
Dog forgot himself, as did the voice that raged within him. After their passing, a new voice spoke within the mutant shell. It was difficult for the voice to remember the two it once was. There was the beast, Dog, consumed by hunger. And the other in reverse, the one consumed by control. Both were driven by need for the other. The courier brought them together somehow, joined the two into one. All that happened at the Sierra Madre was a faint memory to the new personality, like a flickering light in the clouds of the mind. The new voice did not think of the courier again until the battle at the Divide reached his ears. The battle between the two couriers, beneath the torn skies and the old world flag, each bearing a message for the other. And the mutant prayed the courier that had saved him had been saved in return.
Dean Domino, entertainer, singer, thief, explored the Sierra Madre not long after he was rescued by the courier. Once he left the theater, the Sierra Madre recognized him as a guest, and many doors opened to him. He had to admit it had been built to last. During his search, he came across the final records of Vera and Sinclair, and realized what happened the night the bombs fell. He felt strangely sad for a moment, and he had no idea why. Shrugging it off, his mind turned instead to where the courier had come from. Vegas still survived, out there in the Mojave. Its sights, sounds, and casinos, ripe for the taking. So, giving the Sierra Madre one last nod and a wink, he set off beyond the cloud to begin again.
Christine, her mission complete, found new purpose as the Sierra Madre's warden. She watched over it silently, by choice. Over time, the ghost people came to see her as one of the holograms. They would watch, silently, as she walked among them. At times, Christine thought of the courier, who had kept Elijah's hand from her throat. The courier reminded her of the other courier she had met in the Big Empty, and wondered if the two had found each other at last. She did not think of them again until she heard the legends of the Divide. The Divide, where the two messengers, the two couriers, fought beneath an ancient flag at the edge of the world.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre Casino.
We all have. The legend, the curses.
Some foolishness about it lying in the middle of a city of dead.
A city of ghosts. Beneath a blood-red cloud.
A bright, shining monument, reaching out, luring treasure hunters to their doom. An illusion.
A promise that you can change your fortunes. Begin again.
Finding it, though. That's not the hard part. It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go.
It's letting go. It's letting go.
And with that, oh my god, my heart was pounding at the end there, because for a minute I thought because I'd closed the doors in order to slow Elijah down so he'd hit the mines, that actually I might have screwed myself over, because the doors opening meant that there wasn't enough time to make it to the lift. Oh my god, dead money's done. Dead money's done. And you know what that means? That means we've got 143 hit points out of 510. We've just leveled up to level 37 to do the entirety of Lonesome Road. Oh dear. Right, let's get Repairer. What do we want to get at? We're really running out of anything that's got any value. You know what? Let's get Barter up, because I'm about to sell these gold bars. I may as well maximize my value out of them, so that's absolutely fine. Done. And we wake up here and get one final message from the casino.
Farewells can be a time of sadness. Letting go. Difficult. As a guest of the Sierra Madre, you know that truth more than anyone. Frederick Sinclair believed one's life could be made anew every day. That fortunes were more than the wealth in your hands. Love. Life. Family. Those to care for, and those who will care for you. To those who know these joys, the Sierra Madre holds little they don't already have. Out in the world, beyond these walls. That is your chance to begin again. I hope you'll return in happier times. Until then, the Sierra Madre and I will hold you in our hearts. Wait a moment. Before you go, we hope you've enjoyed your stay.
And with that, that is the end of Dead Money. We have ourselves this base still, if we would like to use it. Crucially, of course, we've got a vending machine here, so you can use any spare chips for the vending machine, which is very, very good indeed. You've got the drop box here, so you receive a complimentary voucher and 100 chips on a regular basis. Complimentary voucher worth 1,000 chips, so that will come on a semi-regular basis. I can't remember the exact timings off the top of my head, but obviously you can always use that for 1,000 free chips whenever you want. So you can just get 1,000 free chips, and then obviously this stuff just kind of gives out huge amounts of ammo, goods, doctor's bags. If you're playing this game normally, this is effectively a really cheap, very good mechanism for just getting stim packs, because I've got 2,000 chips here, and stim packs are 25 chips a piece. Super stim packs only 100 chips a piece. So, you know, it's a very good way of doing things, if that's what you want to do, I think. I think it's a very good way indeed. Now, if you did happen to not find Father Elijah's corpse because you're busy running for your lives, don't worry. The Brotherhood footlocker at the base of the bed here does give you Father Elijah's robes after the DLC's done, which is lovely. You don't get his unique Gauss rifle if you didn't get it off his corpse, but I think it's only like a tiny bit more powerful than the usual Gauss rifle, and it's not as good as the unique Gauss rifle in the base game that you get from north of Vegas, so quite frankly, it's not even that good. But you know what? You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do right now? I want to see the sun, ladies and gentlemen. I think I just need a second to just go and enjoy the sun. And as the game decides it's going to give me one by one announcements for every single item it's returning to me now that I have made it back from the Sierra Madre. Oh, Good Springs has never looked so wonderful. I can just walk around and there's no ghost people and no radios and no bottomless pits. I can just chill out here. I can just chill out here forever. Oh, this is wonderful. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to be back. I am so happy to... Oh, there's a corpse here. Hello, Joe Cobb. You're ruining my I'm so happy to be back, everything's so wonderful moment. Get in the ditch. Alright, lovely. Yes, there we go. Oh, that there is the end of Dead Money. We actually did it. Except, of course, for the small, very, very small problem that at this point I have 143 out of 510 health remaining. So 143 health remaining, and I'm going to go do Lonesome Road now. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Right, yes, next week. Next week I think I will decide how to spend all my money. I'll probably have to do a little bit of setup, because I might want to do just kind of a little bit more setup, because Lonesome Road is the final massive challenge. So, and obviously, Lonesome Road is the... is it the NGC you can take? No, Old World Blues you can take as much stuff in as you want, but it's not a good idea, because you want to bring out so much too. But yeah, Lonesome Road, because you're just taking in all your best of the best weapons, and you're not going to pick up much there that's that good that you're going to want to use. Therefore, there might just be a few things I want to... I just want to maximise while I'm kind of there in Lonesome Road. I might just want to kind of just, yeah, top up on ammo, pick up some new guns, figure out exactly what the right loadout is for dealing with Lonesome Road. But we will be starting Lonesome Road next week. And, yes, basically there's some enemies who, if they hit me, I've pretty much died. Oh, key added there, I just saw in the top left. Yes, that's convenient, just a key. Generic key, I love generic key. Oh my goodness, but we've done it. We've done Dead Money. I mean, it's just caused us more damage than anything else we've done. But now to move on to the final challenge, Lonesome Road. Lonesome Road. That is next week. And in the meantime, if you happen to be looking for something to keep yourself entertained, I've just begun a new series for my Saturday series. I've just started Deadly Premonition. This is one that I've actually had a few people actually requested me to do, because apparently it's kind of bananas, and I am finding it interesting so far. It is definitely interesting. So check that out if you're wanting something to keep yourself a little entertained. That just started just yesterday. So click on annotation on screen right now for the first part. No catching up to do. That is a brand new series, so fantastic time to jump into that. But yes, oh my goodness, I just can't get over the Dead Money's done, and I never ever want to play it again. Because, oh, it's got so many good ideas, but it's just, I don't, okay, fine, its point is to be kind of terrifying and so forth, but I think it maybe does the kind of the terror just a little bit too well, just a little bit too much, quite frankly. So yes, next week we will do some preparations and we will crack into Lonesome Road. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John, this has been Benny a True Nerd, and some bloody how we have made it out of Dead Money, albeit we have taken a fair whack of damage doing so. So things aren't looking great for Lonesome Road, but we shall see what we can do. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Good dodge, man. Question is, can you keep it up, cop? Oh, no, you can't. Ooh, nice. Oh, didn't quite get that one, though. We are going to the gun store in style. Oh, where's my partner? Oh, he's not here. Oh, so long, loser.